Mom,
Mark.
how's Dad?
Good. He's out of ICU. I'm going there in about an hour.
Good. Nice to see you. You're looking healthy.
Are you calling me from the bunker?
No, you know I can't do that.
What I know and what I believe are two different things.
Right.
You're not calling me from the bottom of your silo to tell me you've gotten the codes, launched our missile, and to go ahead and do what I want to do for the next 11 minutes until Armageddon arrives?
No.
Good.
How are you?
I'm fine. I thought we weren't speaking to one another.
Well, technically we're not, but I'm risking life and limb to try and break our silence.
Honey, I don't have time for this. I'm baking and trying to do some planting before I go to the hospital.
It won't take long. I've got 2 bits of sorta exciting news.
If it has anything to do with the Air Force or the military, you should probably share it with someone else.
Kinda does, but I don't think it'll cause a big old political argument like last time.
I'm sure it's very exciting, dear, but I am completely frazzled. Trying to manage everything here, the finances, going to the hospital.
Mom, can we put politics aside? Just have a nice, nonpartisan mother-son conversation?
I don't know, can we?
We can try.
If you say so. What's so exciting?
Well, remember I told you I've trained to be a missileer?
Color me painfully aware.
Well, as you can imagine, it's a little ironic to train in something that will only end in the destruction of the world as we know it.
Not exactly what you'd call a transferable skill.
No. So, you're talking to a missileer who actually got to launch a missile.
What? We fired a nuke? How come I haven't heard about it? This is preposterous. Where?
Mom, easy there. I said I fired a missile. I didn't say it was armed.
Good. But why?
For everyone's safety.
I'm safe enough. Thank you very much. Without you having to go and... Wait a minute. Was this to test your skill, your accuracy?
Not entirely, but that's part of it. Mom, the missile in my silo has been on alert for almost half a century, ready to fire a 300-kiloton hydrogen bomb anywhere in the world and have it arrive and detonate in 30 minutes.
Frightful.
Well, just think. It's been sitting there, dormant, all that time. What if we launched it and it didn't go?
Yeah. What if?
It's like winning the lottery, Mom. That my Foxtrot 2 from Montana was selected. 4 times a year, they randomly select missiles to prove they still work and could hit a bullseye.
This does not in any way, shape, or form sound like a winning lottery. Except for the manufacturer who gets to invoice us again for a new missile.
So to guarantee safety, the Air Force pulls an ICBM out of its silo, removes its nuclear warhead, and sends it to Vandenberg for test launch.
Random?
Purely. An officer throws a dart at a map of missile sites on a wall. Can you believe that?
Yes, I can. How much does all this random fun cost?
18 million?
What? You're kidding me. Do they dartboard the target location too?
No. They always send the missiles to a remote place in the South Pacific.
What a waste of money and resources. Should you be telling me all this? Or are you going to have me killed after we hang up?
No. It's not a secret. Not at all. We're sending a clear worldwide signal, complete with high-def images, that America is constantly capable of launching an accurate nuke.
Why does it cost so much? It burns me up.
The Air Force's crew drives out to the site. In my case, Augusta, Montana. They disarm the missile, and then with a special crane, they pull the missile out of its hole. After that, they truck it to Vandenberg. About a dozen launch officers and maintenance people from the 341st Missile Wing at Malmstrom. Caravan from our vast frozen wasteland out to idyllic, sunny California.
Oh, so it's like a paid vacation for you guys.
No, there wasn't a minute of downtime. So once there, the missile is carefully lowered into a silo and powered up. This near relic dates back to the 60s. Mom, we're talking the same era as Apollo, but unlike the other remaining Apollo artifacts, most of which are in museums, our ICBMs are still being used.
What is ICBM except code for I see shit happening?
Intercontinental ballistic missile. And these weapons weigh about 80,000 pounds.
Weapons? I thought they were disarmed. Honey, this is making me sick. $18 million. Do you know I am out pounding pavement and burning up phone lines every day, trying to raise funds for Congress people and hungry people and homeless people and art and schools?
This is all part of a long approved budget. It's a necessary
evil.
This is what I do, Mom. This is my chosen vocation. Aren't you excited for me?
I was excited when you wanted to be a veterinarian.
Most of the time we're stuck in that silo for 24-hour shifts, sometimes longer when it freezes over. And we had to go to Vandenberg for a month.
On my dime. It just galls me, the lavish. They probably put you up in some grand hotel and you had room service and minibar and God knows what.
We stayed in an officer's barracks. It was exciting just to be a part of it. So me and Walter down there sent us a signal. With a computer code, we opened the 110-ton door over the test silo, and we turned our individual keys, unlocked the guidance system, and pressed ignition. That missile roared. I mean, earthquake roared out of the silo, into the sky. You could feel sheer energy push against your stomach. Computer screen said simply, missile away. It's something that's only ever happened in simulators.
So, this missile flies off to the South Pacific, not the musical, but the place, and it explodes in the ocean, killing tons and tons of sea life, and then it plummets to the bottom of the ocean where it can start immediately polluting and corrupting things down there for the next century or two?
Not quite. Most of it disintegrates, it separates in stages, like we've seen on TV.
Mark, it's all war toys and boys with guns. It just
Mom, more than 200 crew people, men and women, were involved with this specific test. So, imagine, the rocket's 700 miles into space. It's higher than the International Space Station. And it re-enters Earth's atmosphere, traveling 4 miles per second as it plunges into the ocean and vaporizes when it hits the water.
How nice. An $18 million firework display for a handful of people. And this littering of the Pacific Ocean, this extravaganza, it happens 4 times a year.
Have you ever considered how often a trained missileer actually gets to launch a missile? You know this was a childhood dream of mine. It's beyond exciting. Really launch one. See it soar into the heavens. And no, it's for a good reason, not the end of the world.
Honey, can I call you back later? I should be going.
Will you tell Dad?
Oh, not now. This would really upset him. I have to be careful. He can't get agitated. His heart, you know?
Okay. Tell him hi for me.
Honey, I am sorry that there's this chasm between us. You know, ordinarily I would love to cheer you on in all your endeavors, but this just goes against every grain in my body. Write a novel, record a song, paint a surfboard, hug a tree. And I would be there for you to cheer you on till I'm blue in the face.
Thanks for not hanging up on me like last time. You know, sometimes I think you forget this isn't a regular phone call. I can see your face the entire time. I can see the disappointment and disgust, the disillusion.
I'm sorry. I never was a very good poker player.
You want to hear my other exciting news?
Don't tell me. You've been promoted to be the officer who throws the dart.
Debbie and I are going to have a baby.
What? What?
A baby.
You're adopting? Foster?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't want to go
She's preggers.
I thought you couldn't get...
That's what we thought too. But miraculously, she is.
Oh my God. This is fabulous, Mark. Oh, I had completely given up on having a grandchild. When does she do?
Well, that's the thing. For a normal pregnancy, it'd be in about 6 months.
Normal?
But it may be sooner. Because it's twins.
What? Oh my God. You are kidding me. Oh my God. I am going to have 2 grandchildren in less than 6 months? Why didn't you tell me this first?
Because I knew you wouldn't hear anything I said after twins.
I cannot believe this. This is really happening.
It's 100% true. You tell Dad? Can his heart take it?
Oh, can my heart take it? I'm going to be crying so much when I tell him. He won't understand for all the blubbering. Twins. Oh, my mind is reeling. 2 more Republicans.
Why do you say that?
Well, I just assumed that...
Mom, we will let them decide for themselves. I'm not going to force anything down their throats.
Oh, are you saying that I...
Do you remember when I was little and I asked you what the difference was between a Democrat and a Republican? You said Democrats care about people and Republicans care about money.
Still true.
I do not find that to be true consistently. Either way.
Sure, of course. There are a few bad Democrats and maybe a couple of good Republicans. You and Debbie.
Tell Dad to get really well really quickly. So you guys can play with the twins.
I will. Thank you for calling.
Thank you for taking the call today.
Mark, there is a part of me that is very proud of you and happy for your accomplishments. But
I know. Thanks. Bye, Grandma.
Oh,